two big productivity platforms. One crucial showdown, which tool truly powers your workflow. On the left, Microsoft Planner trusted by teams worldwide for seamless task management. And on the right, nTask, the rising star that promises to help you organize, collaborate, and get things done. We're putting them to the test in the scenarios that matter. Features, interface, integrations, value for money, and more. Let's skip the marketing claims and focus on what actually makes your work easier. Every category scores points, and by the end, you'll know exactly which tool deserves your attention. And the winner might surprise you. Let's get into it. So, real quick, here's the game plan. We're going to compare these two on price, features, integrations, ease of use, reporting and analytics, and platform coverage. Basically, all the stuff you actually care about before making a decision. Okay, starting with price. And honestly, if you already have Microsoft 365, Planner won't add a dime to your bill, so for a lot of teams, it's like getting it for free. But it only works if you're in the Microsoft ecosystem. Now, nTask does have a free version, which is great for getting a feel for it, and their paid plans are pretty flexible, but don't be fooled. Those extra features can add up fast as your team grows. So for raw value, Planner's hard to beat if you're already paying for Microsoft 365. Next up, features. Planner, yeah, it nails the basics. Kanban boards, works beautifully with Teams and Outlook, but if you want fancy stuff like real Gantt charts, time tracking, or custom workflows, that's a nope. Meanwhile, nTask just keeps piling on. You get Gantt charts, time tracking, issue tracking, risk management, document storage, the works. The interface can feel a bit much at first, but honestly, feature-wise, nTask is the show stealer here. Let's move to integrations. Planner is deeply, and I mean deeply, hooked into everything Microsoft. If your team basically breathes Excel, Teams, Outlook, all that, it's smooth as butter. Downside? Not so hot if you want to blend Microsoft stuff with a bunch of third-party apps. nTask comes out with Slack, Google, Zapier, tons of options. Although some of those integrations, paywalled. So in the end, it's kind of a toss-up depending on your stack. Oh, and here's something cool I bet you didn't know. nTask actually lets you handle risks, issues, and even time tracking, all in one workspace. Yeah, that's pretty wild if you're juggling complex projects. Alright, ease of use. If you've ever touched a Microsoft app, you'll pretty much get Planner in about 2 seconds. No hand-holding needed. But power users could find it kind of basic. nTask, though, honestly has a lot more going on. Templates for days, flexibility galore, but yeah, you will have to spend a bit more time just figuring out where everything is. So, for the most people, Planner's the smoother ride. Reporting and analytics. Okay, this is where nTask just kind of runs away with it. Planner does, the bare minimum. You can see board progress, but that's about it. No custom reports, no analytics that'll blow your mind. Meanwhile, nTask comes packed with deep reporting. You can export info, build detailed project snapshots, custom fields. It's way more legit. Of course, some of those spicy reports live behind a paywall, but still, nTask takes the win here. And finally, platform coverage. Both of them come through with web and mobile apps. Planner is seamless if you're all in on Microsoft apps. It's just like baked in. But if you want something that's not locked to a single ecosystem, nTask has you covered on web, iOS, Android, and you're not tied to Microsoft. That said, their desktop experience is best in browser, so it's not exactly miles ahead. Gonna call this one even. So, if we stack these two side by side, the radar chart kinda tells the whole story. Planner's smooth, familiar, and affordable if you're on Microsoft already, while nTask looks more like this big spider web of features, especially when you need advanced project controls. Let's wrap this up. Planner is such a no-brainer if your whole team is living in Microsoft 365 and just wants basic, reliable task tracking. But if you're managing heavier projects or you want things like Gantt charts, issue tracking, and you're okay paying a bit more as your needs grow, nTask is where it's at. All things considered, nTask takes the trophy for functionality. But if you value simplicity and already have Microsoft 365, don't count Planner out. If you found this comparison helpful and want more honest takes like this, hit follow and stick around. We've got tons more productivity reviews coming your